Hello, diners and friends. Welcome to Solo Dining with Karen Marie. Today on Solo Dining, I'm making a lasagna in a loaf pan. I am going to be making the sauce from scratch. I don't have any jarred pasta sauce. Actually, I do, but I don't have enough. So instead of just trying to use what I had and not have enough, just gonna make a sauce from scratch. It's just something I'm doing in a quick, easy pinch. Quick and easy because I'm in a pinch. Um, but anyway, you have to, add olive oil to the pan. And I had some onions that I had diced up. I made some onion rings the other day and I had a piece of an onion left over. So I just decided to go ahead and dice that little bit up and put it in here. And then I put some garlic in here. Saute that. I should have let the onions cook a little bit longer, but I didn't because I'm not in a hurry, but I am because I'm standing up and sometimes I use I have some issues and stuff, so standing up a long time is just not good. So go ahead and get that done. I hope y'all doing all right out there today. I'm doing all right myself. I had a taste for some lasagna, and I had some. I went to the grocery store and got the things for it the last week, but I didn't make it until today. So, but anyway, that's a can of crushed tomatoes. So I used that in a pinch. A can of crushed tomatoes, and since it's just me, I don't need that much more. And just gonna let this cook down. And that's why I said I should have let the onions cook a little bit more and then waited for a minute and then put the garlic in there and let them cook. Let the garlic cook. And so now we're just gonna let that simmer. Onion powder, garlic powder. Gotta add a little bit of flavor to it. That's a little bit of sugar. About a teaspoon of sugar. Put some basil in there. I wish I had some real basil. That would make it sure enough taste good. But I have this dry basil. Gonna put a little parsley in there as well. Also, Italian seasoning. I added that off camera. That's a little bit of garlic salt. About a half a teaspoon. And that's some garlic herb seasoning that I had over there. And I think that's salt free. Okay, I have my ground beef browning. And then I'm going to add a little bit of that Italian sausage to it. I like the flavor of the Italian sausage that it gives when you're making spaghetti or lasagna or, any pasta with meat sauce. I kind of like the Italian sausage with it mixed with ground beef. And some of my pasta dishes, I just use Italian sausage without even bothering to add the ground beef. Saw a little piece of that paper in there from the meat. I got that out later. I didn't see it until later, but I did fish that out of there. We'll get the pasta sauce now. I'm supposed to gonna add the pasta sauce and the meat together. I just kind of wanted the pasta sauce to kind of warm up a little bit. Cook a little bit more, I mean. I want to save a little of that pasta sauce for a pizza. I don't want to use it all because, yeah, kill two birds with one stone. Get more bang for my buck. I already have a pizza dough in the oven. I mean, in the refrigerator that I made the other day. So I'm going to make me a pizza with that possibly a couple of days from now. That's a yummy little pizza sauce, pizza meat sauce. See, we did that. Didn't hardly have everything we needed, but we made do with what we had. Now I'm making a little cheese mixture, and I'm just adding a little bit of softened cream cheese to this. I like to, yeah, I'm doing a softened cream cheese, and I'm also adding goat cheese, just plain goat cheese. It's affordable, so that's why I'm adding it. You can get the garlic herb goat cheese. Also, you can get the garlic herb cream cheese. I mean, if you want to spend that kind of money, but your girl is on a budget, so I have to do it this way. And so I just did a little bit of half and half. Well, yeah, they're about the same, about 4 ounces each. Um, yeah, and then you can add your own garlic to this. I'm just adding some herbs to it because I already have enough garlic in my um pasta sauce. So there's no sense in adding garlic to this. I am going to add a little onion. Yeah, onion garlic powder, but yeah, as far as adding fresh garlic to it, I won't. Just these herbs. There's a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder. That's seasoned enough. Now, the reason why I'm making this is because most people use ricotta cheese. I never cared for it since I was a young mother. I never cared for ricotta cheese in my lasagna. So I always added cottage cheese instead of ricotta. And so, and I'm still going to add cottage cheese to this. But I want this cheese mixture before my last layer because I don't know, it just gives this bang, just like boom flavor to this dish. So yeah, I added some Parmesan cheese to that mixture. So that's going to be my top layer for my cheese, for my top layer of the lasagna. But other than that, I'm using ricotta cheese. But that right there gives it a nice little bump, like an upgrade, if you will. So now I'm doing this in a loaf pan because it's just me. I don't have to have this big spread out lasagna. and then I can slice it and I'll eat off of this lasagna. I can have some for today, some for tomorrow, and then put the rest in a Ziploc freezer bag. Have the little tiny quart bags and put one in that bag and put the other in another bag and slide those in the freezer, and child, take them out when you don't have, that's take it out. It's gonna be convenient and it's gonna taste good. Now this right here, I love to use these oven ready pasta lasagna pastas because I don't want to boil water and all of the kind of stuff, and this is so much more easier for me to do. So I do this, and I like them because they're thin sheets, not this heavy pasta. They're thin, and I like them thin like that. I like the texture when you're eating your lasagna. I like the texture of these as well. I like the other lasagna too, but I prefer these, and I actually have a lot of those other lasagna noodles in the cabinet. But I always buy these because I like them. Not dealing with a lot of pasta, sticky, just a whole bunch of foolishness. Just put this in there because it's good. It's delicious this way. So we're gonna add us a little thing of meat sauce. Um, I already added a layer of meat mixture, and then put my sheets on top, my pasta sheets on top. And then there's my cottage cheese there. That's large curd. I usually buy small curd, but large curd would do too. It will do as well. There's some cheese I grated up already. I had it in the refrigerator. It's Monterey Jack, pepper jack, mozzarella, as well as cheddar. Added it backwards. The I would have preferred to put my cottage cheese on my meat sauce, but it's gonna eat good anyhow. It's gonna be all right. Put this last layer of mixture on here. Got that cheese in there. It's kind of hard to spread, but it's all right. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen because I gotta add this to it. I had some mozzarella. I chose not to. I had some fresh mozzarella. You see that right there, the fresh mozzarella. I chose not to add that to the mixture. Oh, well, wait. Well, look at here. One more layer. One more layer, player. Yeah, I did a little bit extra right there on you. Now, this is the last layer. I promise this time. I added a little bit more cheese to it off camera. I'm going to put this aluminum foil on it and throw it in the oven. Throw it in the oven. And since it's so many layers, I let it cook for a minute. You know, you had to let it cook for a minute to get the pasta noodles done. And you cook all the way through, and then that foil over there helps to protect the cheese. Look at that. Mm-mm. Gonna eat good, child. I had to let it cool for a minute. I almost couldn't wait, but I don't want to scald my tongue. Let's dig in. I wanted a salad with it, but y'all, they recalling the lettuce and they recalling everything now. So normally I take this with a salad and some garlic bread or something like that. I just made me a big enough slice so I can just eat this and this alone. No bread, no salad, just me and my lasagna. Acting like Garfield up in here. It's definitely delicious. Time to dig in. Perfect. Going to make y'all one of these tonight. I thank y'all for joining me today on Solo Diner. Y'all have a fabulous week, and I'll see y'all again with another video.